a man took out a pair of handcuffs and cuffed his wife to the bed. He then swallowed a pill, ready to reignite the passion with her. But unexpectedly, at the age of 50, he got too excited and suffered a heart attack just as they were about to start. With a violent tremor, he died right on top of his wife. She struggled to lift her husband's body, but instead of waking up, he fell heavily to the ground. Her hands were still cuffed to the headboard, and with no one around to help her unlock the handcuffs, she had to scream for help. But there was no one nearby in the vicinity of the villa. Thinking it was a joke, she demanded her husband get up, but seeing his blood spreading across the floor, she was overwhelmed with despair. As the sky darkened, the woman had cried herself dry. She heard a noise at the door and hurriedly called for help. The shadow approaching turned out to be a stray dog that had sneaked in. Driven by hunger, its eyes gleamed with a green light as it moved towards the man's body. The woman kicked vigorously to scare the dog away, but the thick scent of blood was too tempting. The dog licked the blood on the floor greedily, showing no fear of the woman, and even grabbed the man's arm, hoping for a hearty meal. The woman struggled fiercely, but the handcuffs only allowed her arms to move up and down. With great effort, she managed to grab a book from the shelf above and threw it at the dog. Watching the chunks of flesh in the dog's mouth, the woman wailed in despair. But in the next moment, to her astonishment, her husband stood up.